Hello, beautiful souls. Thanks for tuning in to another Spiritually Ziya collective reading. So, today I'm just channeling a message, and when I was tapping into the energy, I was seeing three little black birds. Okay, these can be symbolic of transformation, change, wisdom, luck, and fortune. And I was also feeling a very strong energy of like magic, witchcraft. Okay, I was feeling Hecate's energy as well, so that could be some like a symbol for somebody here that this reading is for you. If not, that's just fine. Doesn't mean that there's no messages for you here, but I am also picking up the year 1912. And I was seeing like an old timey like cabin from 1912. And yeah, I don't know too much about what they were trying to get at. I mean, you could also look up 1912 angel number. There could be a specific message there for you, but there could be something from like a past life that's coming up right now. And I was also seeing a candle, um, and it was giving me the vibe of like candle magic, or maybe even somebody who makes candles, spiritual candles, whatever the situation is. But that was what I was getting when I was tapping into the energy. The energy feels very like dark feminine, mysterious, powerful, like untapped potential. Some of you guys could be also like tapping into some gifts from, you know, some past lives, or like some of your gifts from other lifetimes are starting to resurface. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's the same message that I just said, but it was just reworded differently. Tapping in, I don't know. I'm barely functioning. Okay, it's like 6 o'clock in the morning. So let's see. What's the vibe of the message today, Spirit? Enjoy the ride. I love that. And we got this little carousel here, which is making me think of, you know, like going in circles. I feel like there's something from your past that has been keeping you stuck in some sort of cycle. And I don't feel like there's really an energy of you needing to fix something. I feel like the lesson is to learn how to enjoy. How do I explain this? It's kind of like making me think of somebody who needs to learn how to embrace their current experience and to find like the brighter side of things. I don't know. That's kind of what it's making me think of. Like somebody who needs to, like, the lesson is to learn how to have fun, you know, to lighten up a little bit. Everything don't have to always be so serious. Um, yeah, it's like life is trying, it's giving me the vibe of Buddha, okay? Life is trying to teach you how to be more like Buddha. And we got luck. That's funny because I was seeing the black birds, okay? Oh, another message I was getting with the blackbirds was like three spirit guides or passed on loved ones that are protecting you and guiding you, and also like making you, or making some things happen for you behind the scenes. So even if you don't know, oh, and look, we got three clouds here. Yeah, three clouds. I was seeing three birds. Things could be coming in like spurts of three miracles, three blessings, three new clients, three, I don't know, threes. Threes are significant here. If you guys also, I'm getting a message, if you just, and we got a new day underneath that. Oh my God, the messenger, we got a bird. All right, let me stop. Let me get the message out that I was about to say. If you guys just recently did a like spell to attract more like luck, abundance, good fortune, opportunities into your life, I feel like this is a message that this was received from the universe. They said, I got your back. This A New Day card is also making me think of the Archangel Metatron card, A New Dawn, Welcome Back. And it is card number 10, which talks all about closing out cycles and being able to start fresh. You know what I mean? Like, you have, I'm hearing, you got the whole world in your hands. So it's like, what do you want to do with this fresh start, this clean slate that you have? You know, make the most out of this energy, this power. I was gonna say this hour. Make the most out of the next hour, okay? What do we want to do next? Do we want to pull tarot? Yeah, I think we're gonna pull some tarot. You got the whole world in your hands. Look, when I split the deck, 8 of Pentacles, like I was saying, like some of you guys are definitely very powerful, like witches or warlocks or whatever you want to call it, right? You guys are very advanced in the art of magic, okay? And she even holding a candle. And we got another candle right there with a little quill pen next to it. It's making me think of like somebody who's a scribe, a channeler. Somebody who has like insight into the esoterics, the unknown. You guys could also be into astrology. This is another message that's coming up. I feel like those of you that felt very drawn to this reading today, you've done spiritual work in most of your lifetimes. I don't know if there has been an incarnation, where you have chose to incarnate without your spiritual gifts or a strong connection to, you know, higher realms, higher consciousness. It's just within you, like, and I think that's something that you choose to keep in your incarnations. And I do feel like you guys have done a lot of spiritual work in your days. So let's get some messages for the collective. What do you want them to know? And I keep hearing Salem, okay? So some of you guys could feel like drawn to Salem or been part of like the Salem witch trials. I don't know when that happened, so I would have to look more into that. But, oh shit, I caught that. I caught it. Ace of Pentacles. I like to see it. And we got Justice. I'm going to actually just keep this card sideways because I feel like that's significant. Because it's giving me the vibe of somebody who has a very good balance between their light and their shadow. And I do feel like you guys know how to utilize your shadow for growth and evolution, spiritual development. You guys are like light workers and shadow workers. That is definitely something that's coming up. It's like you know how to make the lower energies work for you. Three of Cups, the Emperor in reverse, Two of Swords in reverse. We got the Star in reverse. It's funny because I feel like you guys are like, in a way, like a physical manifestation of karma. Okay, like you guys are like the guardians of karma and of like timelines. And I feel like I'm getting the message of nobody leaves this earth unscathed. Okay, so like you guys, and it's not to say that you guys do this like maliciously, like giving people their karma. It's just like there's certain people in your life that you've had to stand up to, that you've put in their place, that you've taught a lesson. And this was all like divinely orchestrated. There we go. Look, we got the 3 coming out again. 2 3s on top of that. And they're right next to each other. And this is just, there's so many synchronicities here. You guys incarnated with a group of individuals that part of your mission and your purpose was to bring balance back into this physical plane, into the universe. And one way of doing that, like I said, is by bringing people their karma. You know, people have to fulfill their karma and their dharma in order to create balance. And I also feel like you guys bring the missing aspect of the dark feminine and of like the power of the dark masculine as well. Like I said, you guys have a very strong connection to both light and dark aspects of yourself. You guys have done a lot of shadow work and integration, and it's like you're not afraid of these aspects of you, and you know yourself so well that they cannot consume you. You make them work for you. And I feel like part of your mission is to awaken this in other people as well and help them make peace and comfort. Some people come here with the mission of like, you know, just raising the collective consciousness through love and like, and that's awesome. But we also need this like more abrupt, disruptive energy as well, you know what I mean? To really make things change, to make things move. And that is your guys's like part of your mission. It's not your full mission because I feel like you guys have, it's like so many different layers to who you are and what you're capable of. But I do feel like there's this aspect of like you bringing the missing aspect of the dark feminine and masculine energies. It's like you're desensitizing people to things that are like deemed as like taboo. You're normalizing this shit and opening that safe, secure like place for people to explore the darkness inside of them and the weird mystical side of the masculine and feminine. Not weird, but like I don't want to say weird, that's not the right word. It's like eccentric, you know. It's not, it doesn't have like much structure or order. There's like, it's more chaotic, it's more eclectic and eccentric, I feel like, and that's something that you bring to this world. Like you are a very eccentric person yourself, you know, like you're goofy, you're wild, you're serious, you know how to have fun but be disciplined all at the same time. It's like you just got so many layers to you, and this message in itself has so many different layers, and I'm trying to, you know, dissect them and articulate them the best that I can, but it's a lot. It's a lot here. I'm also getting this message that you guys are helping people like redefine who they are outside of their experiences. You trigger people to do inner work, but you also are like a guide for them as well. Like that's that light in you. It's like you guide people through the darkness. So you empower them to dive into the darkness, but then you like guide them through it, you know. It's not like you just throw them to the wolves and be like, figure it out. It's like you have the wisdom and the tools and the light to, you know, shine them through this darkness and lead them back to their own light. Lead them back to, I'm also getting for some of you guys could be like shamans as well. I don't know if that's something that you guys are into, but I feel like you guys would be great shamans because it's kind of giving me the vibe of like somebody who guides people through their inner journeys. There is a message coming out for you guys to not focus so much on the future and what is in store for you guys as much as like to focus on the present moment and what is right in front of you, or you're gonna miss a lot of opportunities that the universe is trying to give you to expand in other ways as well, you know, like outside of just expanding spiritually and emotionally. Like you're being encouraged to start putting yourself around you know, your family, your friends, people that you trust, putting yourself out there more than just in your comfort zone is a message that's kind of coming out. So for those of you guys that have been like in a very strong like hermit mode, and you've been like a recluse as of recently, Spirit is telling you that it is time to get out, to enjoy some time with the people that you love, to not isolate and push yourself even further into this like reclusive energy. It's necessary sometimes, but at some point you have to step back out. You know what I mean? Like at some point you have to put yourself back out there. Um, I feel like because you guys are so comfortable being alone and in the darkness and stuff like that, it's like you guys don't mind if you never see somebody for like a month. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you guys don't mind being by yourself for very long periods of time. But I feel like for your human side, okay, your human side is craving connection, it's craving community, it's craving fun and joyful experiences with this Three of Cups being here. Like, and the Six of Wands is also giving me that vibe, like you needing to put yourself around people more. And with the Ace of Pentacles, I am feeling like there is a new beginning. I mean, we did see New Day as well, right? There's a new beginning that is, it's already been transpiring for you guys, where you guys are going to be able to start to build a new sense of stability and security for yourselves. So, and I am feeling like financially is like the big thing here. But this is just going to be around like tangible, more physical and material matters. I'm also getting this message of like, for those of you that feel drawn to it, talking about the darker side of healing, I feel like it's going to help guide a lot of people. I feel like there's not enough people that talk about, you know, the darker side of healing. And that is like how lonely and triggering it is, and how dark this shit really gets based on your own personal experiences and trauma. Like, I feel like you sharing like your darker side of your healing journey is going to be very healing for others. You know, that's only for people that feel drawn to that, that aren't afraid to like put themselves out there in those ways. I know that's not for everybody, because not everybody is going to be drawn to, you know, talking about their life, their personal experiences, and that's fine. But for those of you that feel like you're comfortable with that and you're drawn to that, I feel like you're going to help a lot of people. Like, people are going to resonate with your story, and you're going to awaken this energy of determination that these people need to like even get the idea to dive deeper into themselves, I guess. That's what I'm getting here. Is there any other messages? I'm feeling like expect a lot of success, okay, in your endeavors, things that you've already invested a lot of time and energy into. Expect a lot of success. I don't like the word expect, actually, but it's on the horizon for you guys. I can't think of a different word. There's a lot of success here, though. A lot of abundance. Because I feel like the Three of Wands being in reverse is like releasing expectations. And that's like the main reason why I'm like, I don't like that word for what I'm trying to say. But I can't think of a different word or a different way to rephrase it. Like, there is a lot of success on the horizon for you guys. It's just a matter of time. And I feel like don't focus too much on how it's going to happen, when it's going to happen, because I think it's going to look a lot differently than you're expecting it to, or than you think it's going to. So like, release your expectations, but also expect it at the same time. I don't know. It's like expect the unexpected type vibes. What do we want to pull next? I think I want to pull one of these. I just keep hearing that Moana song. This comes up in a lot of my readings, I feel like, and it's literally my favorite song in both Moana movies, where she's singing to Taka because she found out that it was actually Tafiti, and like what made her this lava monster that everybody's like so afraid of is actually like people stole in her heart, you know, and she's singing like they stole in the heart from inside you, but this does not define you. This is not who you are. You know who you are. And I feel like that's like your guys' energy. It's like you're like Moana. Like you see people's light and you see people's potential and you know who they are and they're like at their core and at their soul, and it's like you are extending the olive branch and helping them reconnect with that through shadow work and through like sharing your own story. Higher perception. Wow. Osupa with vision. Literally what I've been talking about. Like you have a very strong connection to both the light and the dark. So I'm going to read the book for these two because I just feel drawn to. And look at what's underneath that. We got sexuality, and it's making me think of, like I was talking about, like the dark feminine. I mean, it's even like in reverse. It's making me think of the dark feminine energy. This very alluring, powerful, sexual, sensual, creative, wild, untamed energy. You know what I mean? So let me get the book real quick. All right, higher perception, passion. This is where you learn. Oh, let me put that in the frame. This is where you learn that you do have angels and they are watching over you with their compassionate eyes. Higher perception comes to you when it is time to hold a pure intention for somebody else. You are great at doing this for yourself and have incorporated the lesson of the previous card, unconditional love. You are being called to help someone else with their vision. When held and shared, intention can be multiplied by 3. Oh my goodness. Which gives more momentum to the magnetism. Remember though, not everyone will hold the intention for you, so be discerning when you are being called to share. Work with Labradorite, new thought pattern. I see time as a reflection and I see all life from the highest perspective. That number 3 coming up again. And it talks about you having guides looking out for you. That's literally what I've been talking about. Like, that message already came up. I love when Spirit does that. Let me find the next one. So we got Osupa. This was on page 107, by the way. This one's on page 56, just in case that's significant for anybody. We have here, we get a long-awaited glimpse at the dark side of the moon, which is a reflection of the collective memory. Osupa is the card of dreams and illuminates the inner world of your fears, hopes, and feelings. As in, this is also the moon card, okay? Which is linked to number 18. Yeah, number 18. So, just in case that's also significant to anybody. Which if you reduce 18 down, it reduces to a 9, which is the Hermit card. Like I said, like you guys could definitely be shamans, and just been like in this reclusive energy for a while now, just being a hermit, focusing on your spiritual journey, your inner work, and working through like your fears, your conditioning, and like also the conditioning of the collective. I feel like there's like this energy of releasing, like I said, like taboo or what's the word? Distorted like perceptions and energies and God, I cannot think of this fucking word that I'm trying to say right now. Conditioning and standards, I guess. I don't know. I can't think of the word. So we're just going to go with that. Let's see. Osupa is the card of dreams, illuminates your inner world of fears, hopes, and feelings. The brain is very powerful. The brain is very powerful, and it cannot decipher the difference between when you imagine an event and when you experience it. Imagination is one of the powerful tools in the metaphysical toolbox that you can use, and you can use it as a means of healing or of replaying old programming that keeps you stuck in a lower frequency. Your subconscious resides between the temples. They are called temples for a reason. Osupa works with the heart. This is home to the seat of the soul. Osupa works during the night when the dreams and visions come alive fully in the night, or in the light of the moon. In the darkness, it is time to turn your attention within and start to work on your dream escape. This is the card of the dreamer, the creative, the artist, the musician, and the free spirit. It is time to listen to the symbolism coming forth in your dreams and journal. When Osupa appears in your dream spread, it is time to ask yourself, am I ignoring my shadow self? Am I having nightmares because of unresolved issues that I keep replaying? So, is there more shadow work on the horizon for some of you? Yes. For others of you, I'm still standing on that message that I just said. So I'm just gonna, I think I'm gonna leave this here. Yeah, I'm gonna leave this here. Hopefully this reading resonates with you guys, and I'm sending you guys lots of love. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell button so you don't miss when I upload. Don't forget to check me out in my next reading and check out my other platforms. I'm Spiritually Ziya on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and Snapchat. Okay, so if you guys want to connect with me more, I'm pretty sure all of that is listed in the description box as well. And I will hopefully see you guys in my next one. Take care of yourself.